Hey guys, we're back with Genshin Impact, and I saw something, and I'm actually pretty interested in it. So we got to go to Nodcry. You need to go to... Is it over here? Enclave. So there's a little spot, basically what people are calling the asshole of Teyvat. Now, we're nowhere in the south, so I don't know why it's being called an asshole, so... But we'll see. Hopefully they haven't patched it up. Okay, so... Let's see. I think if I remember... to be right here? Yeah, right here. So what we need is we need... Chibi powers! Alright, let's just switch out you for... Which chibi? We're gonna go with Klee.
Klee can help.
I certainly hope so, Klee. Yep. And there we are. Now, let's see. We're going to the void here. Can I stand on this? Holy crap, we can stand on this. This is one of the caves. Oh my god! Wow. Different when you do it yourself. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. I don't know how long it's gonna... Oh, let's actually take a look. Let's see. Oh! Oh, wow. Look how bold Celestia looks from down here. Even when it's up in the sky, you can't see. That is a full 3D model now. Interesting. Like, look how just everything else is fading, but Celestia has gotten more bold. And let's go ahead and... Do I have anything better than that? And... climbing... I mean, I could just drop... Ooh, pretty pretty. Yeah, so this is, if I remember, yeah. So, there's this part. Yeah, it's right up here. You have this part right over here with the pillar. You put it back together, and you get taken up here. In the quest, and you're just kind of riding around trying to shoot the pillars and stuff like that. The this is outside though, but you can see that where we are on the map, it's this area right here that's lit up. But then when you press on something that's at the bottom, like actually on the bottom, the level, on the surface level, it goes to it. So this is part of the quest. So it's not like it's some super hidden area, but it is cool to know that this is under the world. Because again, you go up here, and it's supposed to transport you. It's pretty much you can see up here. You're pretty much up here in the sky, so it's pretty much saying, "Oh yeah, you're going up higher." But the map, this map itself, is actually below the map. So when you get the loading screen, it's actually transporting you below the map. And now I probably won't be able to. Yep, can't get out now. Yep. Yeah, you go around, you're doing this. And then it has you shoot things off and... This is really cool. I mean, it's really cool to be able to get there that way. Yeah, you come here and you activate this and all that. Yeah, so this is... That's cool to know that it's not above the world, it's actually below the world. Interesting. So I'll show you exactly where this was. So you have to do it after, or you get to do it after the quest. You gotta get all the pieces of this, and then once you do, which way are we gonna go? We're gonna go up this. Come on. I think there's an easier way to do this. It's an easier way.
Rev the engines.
Because you go up here, you gotta go up there, and that's where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta go up here, and then it teleports you to the top. Let's see. Oh, that's a little better. As long as I can just kind of make it over here in this little crack. A little... Here's the butt crack. The butt crack of Teyvat. Guess not. Wee.
Phew.
Is there... I think I remember just getting up there from just, like, jumping. Also, there's this I still need to do. Alright. And then... This is just how I did it the last time. And then you click on this, and then it takes you to where you need to go. But then when you get there, because it's all clouded and stuff like that, you assume that it's higher above. But the map itself, we now know, is below the world, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I always love seeing, like, you know, the magic, you know, the smoke and mirrors and stuff like that. Fortunately, most games are pretty good at allowing it. They're not going to really do much if you work your way out of the map. You know, it's not like it's not exposing any leaks or secrets or no. It's just, hey, look, you can get down there. But I think that's really cool. I know there are other places in the world you can get under. People do that to get to Inazuma, rather than doing the quest or whatever, or whatever they need to. They just fall through the world and run. Because once you fall through the world, you're not affected by the water. You can just run the entire way, which I think it's hilarious. I know I could have just warped here, but I was so close already. I was like, you know what? I really don't care. All right, where's our foot queen? Where is? I hear her. Is Columbina not in? Well, I hear her.
Looking for me?
Remember, guys, the feet are pertinent to the story. You really had to pop up from behind like that.
After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from behind.
Because you had nothing better to do? Or...
Is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the Fatui then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to see Xenosis or anything like that.
So, what would you want? What would you do to pass the time?
Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing. But I came to do that last one less and less after Sandrone forbade it.
She didn't like your singing?
No, she was mad that Columbina was a better singer.
No, she praised it actually. But I had only recently joined the Fatui then, and she said my singing set the others on edge. Because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use some sort of power.
Oh, huh. Paimon can sort of understand that.
Well, you can't. Stop fucking lying.
Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep.
Why did she need to sleep, though? This was the main reason, I bet.
So, I used to just sing outside her door at night instead. But still, she always chased me away.
Uh-huh.
Did you get along with the others?
Get along? When we first met, Arlecchino did seem eager to get along with me.
Oh, father. Yeah, Arlecchino's not as bad as people think. She actually is really, really caring of a person. She just believes in tough love. You know, you have like Linny, Lynette, Fremine, all of them wondering why she goes so hard on them. It's because she knows she's not always going to be around to protect them. She wants to know that when they are on their own, they don't have to worry about, oh no, father needs to show up and help us. No, she wants to know her kids are able to protect themselves and take care of things themselves. That sometimes they're going to be in a situation where there is going to be no help. That maybe Linny and Lynette may not be able to help each other, or Fremine, or any of the other kids at the House of the Hearth. You know, so, you know, she is extremely caring. She just believes in tough love. She knows that the world is cruel, and she wants to prepare her kids for that world. You know?
She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier. She said it was an attempt to test me, I believe. I too attempted to join in on the game, but she always managed to spot me before I even got close.
That's cute.
Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki and managed to give her quite a scare from behind. But she never played that game with me again after that.
You saw how formidable she was. Not to mention, it seems like it was Arlecchino's way of, you know, focusing on your surroundings. You know that I'm going to come up behind you, and you got scared the first time. So, you know, Arlecchino kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then the moment she realized that Columbina didn't need that test or training anymore, she stopped doing it. because she saw, okay, this chick clearly can take in her surroundings or use some kind of ability to sense stuff around her, to pick up on enemies or anything closing in, which is one way you stay alive, is knowing your surroundings, having the ability to, all around you, not just what's in front of you. And Columbina showed that ability, so Arlecchino was like, she didn't do anything after.
Yeah. Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all.
Nope, it was training. She wanted to see if Columbina was up to snuff.
What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his
doctor.
light realm related research.
Which incarnation of the Doctor was it?
I obliged him a few times, but it was so dull. Use Kuvaki to strike this. Use Kuvaki to control that. I stopped going after a while.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yes. Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well, along with...
Child. That expression, I wonder who she's thinking about. Oh, I know who it was.
Give me your hand.
Signora. Her and Signora were close. That's why in that Fatui trailer, like, what, a year or two ago or whatever, you saw Columbina kind of like hunched over, laying on her casket or whatever she had, because her and Signora were close.
Rosaline taught me.
Yep.
It's important to always express gratitude to others.
Yeah, that Rosaline was Signora's real name. Don't mention it.
So, thank you for listening to me.
Is this the moon goddess's
I
favor?
believe that's enough for today.
Whoa, that was sudden.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. She's remembering certain things from her past, I think.
Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother
That's
her then.
cute. I think it's really cute how that also shows that the Fatui, most of them aren't as bad as you think. I mean, we know for a fact that Capitano wasn't a terrible person. He was honorable and kind, and he took all those souls into the makeshift heart that he had, all in order to be able to actually release them into the Night Kingdom and the ley lines. And I mean, Sandrone, we're still learning about. She's a puppet, or she's mechanical, so it's can't really expect much from her. But Arlecchino is a extremely kind person. Child, extremely kind person. Signora, she had an ego, but I don't think she was a bad person. She was clearly able to hold, conversation with the likes of, Zhang Li, like actual conversation. So I don't think she was evil. I think she just had too much of an ego, which is why Raiden Shogun just took her out. But New Moon's embrace obtained. Alright. Ascendant Gleam. Yeah, a few records. And then once we get all of them, we get some kind of... cool. Really? It's like... It's the Foot Queen of here.
It's just like a seesaw.
What is?
If you take something from this side and don't put anything on the other, the seesaw will tip over.
That is true. Because I'm a man of culture, and I want you guys to be like, oh man, he truly knows what we want. Can I get in any closer? Yeah. You're welcome, guys. There you go. For free, you may ask? Yes, for free. For free. These finely shaped feet, just for you guys. Because, you know, they're pertinent to the story. I feel like I'm one of them now. I want to see her eyes. That's what I'm more concerned about, because apparently she has really pretty eyes. Like, I've seen the model without the, you know, and her eyes are open. They're such pretty eyes. Like, I hope that thing comes off and she does open her eyes at some point, because I wonder if you could actually see through her head. Because a lot of the times, if you move the camera, which you can't do here, really, I'm sure you could with enough finessing, but if you move through, you can see their eyes when they're closed. Or, like, with characters with glasses, they usually have, like, some kind of eye behind them. Oh, yeah. I think hers are probably more detailed than anyone else's right now. They clearly know who their audience is. So you're welcome. I think that for that, I earned a sub from you. I just gave you all that for free. And I didn't ask for any, no money, just a sub. Anyway, I'm glad we did that. I think it's a weekly thing. You just come back and it's a new, like a new boon for you. I liked hearing her talk about her relationship with, like Sandrone and Arlecchino and all of them. To have run away from home, she seems to have fond memories of it. I'm sure these will be playing huge part when she's a playable character. So you better just start collecting these. Seriously. I think the only other person using them right now is Dramalama. Right? I think Dramalama is the only other person who uses them. There's Dramalama. Yeah. How many of these can I make? 18? Two, four, four. But, yeah, that was fun. I expect to see my subs go up now. For all that free footage. Get it? Footage. Not just because it's a video, so you get footage, but also feet footage. I'll see myself out. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.